live now. So I'll mute on Discord and you guys can go ahead. Good luck. Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Hey, Ian's actually here.
I'm
Hello,
here.
friends on the internet. I'm happy you're here to see Ian leave me halfway another match to play Maple Story.
I'm not sure if the other friends online can say hello back.
Well, they have chat, so. But
they should join the call.
Today we have Broderick against Christian. And Broderick's on Goblin Slayer, Christian on RE0. So how do you think this matchup will go, Ian?
So both of the decks are pretty defensive. Like their late game is basically just on one side it's defensive based on -2 soul. The other one is defensive in a way of constantly compressing. So it's a very interesting matchup, but I think this will be a very long match because basically due to the anti-changes on both sides and a heavy early play based game plan, we are just, we're probably going to see a lot of side attack wars into level 2. And I think that will only break once one of them becomes level 3.
So the reason for that is that we don't want to walk into a front attack. We don't want a front attack when they can anti-change back up us and then lose the entire race, right?
Exactly. So you basically lose your game plan once anti-change hits. So you don't want to do that, basically.
Don't get anti-changed, friends.
However, I think that I think Yavi has an advantage here because he does have. Oh, he's leveling an anti-change.
But to be fair, he's playing 3 of those.
He's playing 3 anti-changes.
But if they're as key as you think they are, maybe he wanted to level something else. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he's prepping for the Reinhardt experience.
I pulled up the Reinhardt here, guys. Oh, shout out to Dylan for telling us this sick life hack where we can make the box on the Encore decks bigger so you can see the entire text without me having to scroll. It's fantastic, to be honest.
Thanks, Dylan.
We love Dylan. So, Yavi Ricky into the level 1 Amelia combo here. Did he clock a book? He clocked a book, right?
Guess where the other one's at?
Before leveling.
I actually didn't see that, but I do think I saw a book and clock,
Yeah, he didn't Ricky to it because that Amelia has the Ricky damage, so I think he clocked the book.
So that probably means he has another book. And
1, 2, 3.
I think Yavi might be going for hitting level 2 early so that he can't get anti-change pressured. Let's hope that he has. Oh, yeah, that could also happen.
Wait, what? Is he? Oh, so he's doing this to keep Broderick on level what? Level 0?
Yeah, and I think it's also because he is not prepped. Because this is a kind of risky move, right? If you trigger here, or if Broderick has a Ricky, it's basically by Emilia, right?
Does Broderick play Ricky effects?
He plays 2 of Ricky. It searches the Goblin Slayer only. It's a Priestess, Sword Maiden. And another thing is,
this works.
The Sword Maiden is pretty strong. It also pumps power, so if he had the second Sword Maiden or something, and a Chaser additionally, he could also reverse Emilia. But he does not. He doesn't have the Ricky.
See, Broderick takes the door here.
Oof. And Yabi is already up to 1-5.
Then I'll discard for hand size.
Broderick does have access to his level 1 climbers combo. Yavi taking a lot of damage early.
Yeah, it seems like
this would be a slow game, but not if you skip your entire level 2, I guess.
No, but it still slows down at level 2 though.
No. Broderick's gonna kill him in his first deck.
Oh, okay. Right. So another way to lose this game. Oh,
that's
does he not have enough playables?
That's a cool card.
He doesn't have enough playables for his climbers combo.
I want to display that card. It's the It's a back row Felix that he's front rowing, but you
Yeah,
can
it's a healer
you can
assist.
pay 2 rested and then you can heal 1.
So originally I thought that
And,
this
Amelia's the 3/5 beater.
that this card would be really good in this matchup, but what's also really good in this matchup is having enough playables,
Ooh.
and he
okay.
does not have that.
So Christian is building a lot of stock, but
Yeah,
this board is not great. He couldn't even Amelia combo on this board because he needs 3 or more other characters, right?
exactly. So this is why he's going for the Stocksoul turn rather than for the book turn. I think this is also an indication of just Yabi being like out another 2 climaxes or so. He has another Stocksoul in hand, he has another book in hand probably.
Probably does
So
cancel that swing for 3. I'll place a torch back up, so now I'll pull it up. He can mill up to 4 cards.
Oh,
wait,
then,
does he have? Yeah, he does have red. Good.
Yeah, it's on the right side.
Yeah, I was kind of confused because it's on the right side.
for 2.
All right, he has an assist that goes to stop.
Cancel.
Okay, cancels
And
again.
manages to cancel.
Doesn't mind
And
2.
last
Oh,
Yeah,
taking the
go ahead.
Sword Maiden.
last turn we did see that he got his door from the pants trigger.
Oh,
Yeah.
So he will definitely play it now.
And that's what I was gonna say. It doesn't really matter that he's canceling with those doors because he has a door anyways.
Yeah, exactly. He does clock his backup though. So I think he's expecting Christian to hit level 2 now.
5K in the middle.
And basically the backup being useless at that point. Because otherwise you would want to keep the backup to contest Emilia frontal attacks, right?
So you think the backup is useless because Christian's gonna go into early plays? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna do like single or double or double or triple early play next turn,
I'll grab WSI Priestess.
depending on how his hand is shaped. But I think he has 2 climaxes in hand still, so
Played the back row priest. Oh, he took the back row priestess. It can go to stock
Play,
if he plays an event card like the backup torch. But he doesn't play it the board.
get a Priestess.
ooh,
Plays
he
the-
dropped the door.
Plays a cowgirl
So-
instead. Maybe he has 2 doors.
Yeah, he definitely has 2 doors if he does that. And he's finding his priestesses already, but I wonder.
Probably just wanting to refresh with that extra door. His deck doesn't seem too big at the moment.
Torch.
Also drops his torch.
Oh, he's choosing to use both
So-
abilities.
I'll grab the.
He's prepping the assist. Right, that makes sense. Although maybe he would want to prep his anti-change actually.
Yeah, just grab.
Because an assist doesn't really accomplish much if your opponent is afraid of frontal attacking, right?
I grab this so I get triple Priestess next turn.
Oh,
Broderick
he's
mentioned
even explaining his line of play.
what a nice guy. He's telling Christian how he's gonna kill him.
K1.
What a nice guy.
Front. Power there. For 3.
Triggers.
So expecting Yavi to eat even more.
Kun trying
Not
to
this one,
trigger
though.
me. Kun's triggering me as hard as Broderick's gonna trigger this turn.
What's Jet Hookah?
It's a jet in hookah.
Oh, okay.
Christian does level
So
here.
now he's leveling experience again. So it seems like he is planning to go for Reinhardt soon.
And then I'll front. I'll grab a torch.
Which you thought is actually a realistic option in this game, or specifically
Yeah.
matchup.
Exactly. Because if Christian falls behind too much.
I gotta discard for hand.
Like this.
Wait. Is that the event counter? That's the event counter. That's an interesting ditch. I thought this would be one of the key cards in this matchup as well. Because when you have side attack wars, you basically generate like an infinite amount of stock.
Ugh.
And these kinds of cards are really good in that situation. So
And he's only playing 1 copy of that gate scroll in his deck.
yeah, it could mean that he already has a 3/2 Goblin Slayer early play. Was it an early play? It was an early play, right? The one that searches an event. He might have that in his hand so that he can search the event back later.
Okay, gets free fresh at least.
Yeah.
My climax is in
which he can play since it looks like he has about 3 cards in deck, so that's something good for Christian, but does have that
Rickying at
book
level 2 though.
does have that book in his clock that he's not gonna
Yeah.
refresh with.
It doesn't seem like his refresh is great.
It's missing
It's
one
refreshing
book, one stock
6.
So Christian
And
going into
searching
that
7.
early play battle, war,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call this.
However, this doesn't seem very good for Christian, since it's not very likely that Broderick is going to play his early plays next turn. So there won't be any interchange pressure or something, since he won't even be able to early play, right? So he's just gonna be taking more damage next turn. So, however, at level 3, Christian might be able to come back with a good Reinhardt or with some
He double Rams, so
Rams
that would be
that
pretty
got-
sick.
yeah, but he doesn't.
Doesn't have the
He does have his freeze brainstorm already though, which is also really good if it gets to the point of side attack wars.
What else does that do?
But I kind of doubt.
Pay 1 brainstorm for each climax I hit. Something I choose one of your characters and it doesn't stand next.
I think the freeze brainstorm isn't going to be very relevant this game.
Oh, shielding's back up. The healer back row
He
again.
could have went for the healer.
Oh,
There's 5 left.
it's not great.
I got pretty sure it's 8 going back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anything else you want to know?
And Broderick going refreshing 8.
Wait, are you playing one? Let me check your deck list.
So let's see.
I got
He has 7 cards in hand.
I'm playing
10.
2 in my waiting room.
He's refreshing 8 and 30.
Resurrection? Going back.
It's in my waiting room.
Okay.
They're both in here.
So
The resurrection event is also in waiting room.
That's it.
yeah,
Okay.
both events in waiting.
Broderick needs a specific card in his clock to early play. Could be that that's one of the 7 cards he had when he chose to ditch an event.
Yeah.
So your anti-change counter.
So-
So if let's say Broderick early plays next turn, do you think
Okay.
he's in a good spot this game? Well, he's in a great spot right now, I guess.
I think it's better for Broderick to just cancel right now and then slam more level 1s.
There was
Or
one
like
guy waiting.
level 1s and 0s or something, and then crash in to push more damage. Because if he early plays, he would need to play around anti-change.
Hmm.
And
2-1-3.
basically, you win this game by pushing more damage. That's how this
I thought
deck state seems.
I thought I was the one who loved damage, but in the end, Ian loves damage.
We also kind of know what Broderick's hand looks like, right? Since he searched 2 torches, he searched a Priestess, he searched, I think, the 2-1 assist. So it could also be that Broderick doesn't have the cards to field a level 1 board, actually. So
Yeah.
we'll have to see about that.
1, 2, 3.
Broderick did cancel the first hit, though.
You can, also,
So
you can always
it's-
push up the cowgirl, I guess, if he needs to.
The 1.
Yeah,
That's in his
worst
back
case.
row. It's not the bro. That's not the brainstorm.
2K?
I mean, he can also always
Or 1.
encore the sword maiden.
Oh right,
The
you can encore
stock.
for 1 stock.
Ah, right, and he has 2 torches to dig for playables. And this seems like a deck state where
There's the
it's
early
prepping
play
another.
Priestess.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
he doesn't. It's just bluffing.
nice bluff.
Yeah, so he already has 3 playables. If he pays 1.
So yeah, Broderick ending up at 1-4.
So
Oh,
Christian is a 5 climaxes in his deck. Or actually, we're not sure, right? Because
I don't think these matter.
he did say that his Stoxel was out, but that doesn't mean anything. It could have been in
Could
his
have been
last
in the last
remaining
cards. Yeah.
Yeah. So He might be 6 in, but I think it's kind of likely that he has it in his hand personally.
So it looks like he's gonna do what you mentioned, just push some more damage with the weak board.
Yeah.
Though he doesn't play
Ooh.
a climax.
For 1.
He doesn't brainstorm. He
Take it.
does front row his priestess. I wonder if there's a side attack coming in there,
For 2.
because that's a stock he could make, right?
Or
Wow, gets the
take it. Roll.
pants climax too.
Yavi up to level 3. However, he has a full board, so he won't be able to play Reinhardt very
Oh,
likely.
does side on that.
And he did double trigger, so he only has 4 left in his deck, I think.
Priestess level 3.
Yeah.
So this is the.
Then I got a.
And discards 2 because he triggered 2. Right. Okay. Yeah, so this is a great way for Yavi to come back.
I couldn't save it.
Yeah.
Or I'm not paying for it to save it.
And we will probably see an event coming in for Broderick to stock the last assist. Not sure if he would want to stock the other one as well on the back row.
Does bury his climaxes that way, but I guess he can pay them out with the early play priestesses
Yeah.
later, so it's not that big of a deal.
Very likely it will just be paid out with priestesses, yeah.
So Ian, what damage is Broderick gonna end up after this turn?
He's gonna be level 3.
Nice, I like it.
No need to play around anti-change.
I like it. I do love damage. So
How big is the.
okay, Yavi fielding the level 3 middle. Maybe going for the front on the rem first and then direct attacking or something?
I think this rem should be repositioned though, because it's not getting a marker this way. There's going to be a torch being played, and then it will go to stock, right? I think that's
maybe a slight misplay.
Slight misplay. But does he manage? Yeah, he could have killed it with a Rembricky. And he does not choose to stock his back row.
Oh.
So it might be that he's trying to play around potential
wow.
triple cancels like that.
Still canceling. I think your level 3 prediction is a little off, Ian.
Just a little bit.
Just a little. I mean, there's still a chance he doesn't take any damage this turn.
However, if Yabi hits this, Broderick will be at 2-1, so it would be in early play range.
No, you didn't reverse me because I put it in.
Right. All he needs is the early play condition to clock, and it's very likely he's holding that with all the times that he managed or was allowed to salvage or take a character from his deck. And he didn't even choose it once, so he might have had it prepped all this time. There's.
Wow. He stuck 4, but the early play condition is also in there, so that's pretty bad for Christian. And however,
well, I guess you don't need to prep it if you just take his damage.
He doesn't get the alarm top check in that case though, so he might be risking some whiffs on the priestess level 3.
Hello. 4, 5, 6. Doesn't need the clock now. It's been great on hand size this entire game.
Yeah.
Probably won't clock.
He does need to pay out his climaxes though. He definitely wouldn't need to clock.
Gonna play his priestesses, I guess. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
one.
Priestess coming in. He opts to not draw the 2. Probably because he knows that there's not many climaxes in there, so his priestesses would very likely hit. We did see one interchange going into stock just now on Yabi's side, and there's one in his level.
He does need to drop a card, even if he doesn't check cards, right? Did he drop a card?
I think he's still considering.
13
Wonder.
Okay, let's drop the door in the end.
Yeah, makes sense. So there's another climax that we didn't know about yet.
1 second.
Yeah.
There's the assist.
Paying out all the
And
climaxes cleanly.
I have 6 in
He-
there, and I got the pants in hand.
6 in deck. Says he has the pants in hand.
So I got the level 3.
Maybe gonna field another
I'll
Priestess in this
discard-
case.
Discard Bond 2 out.
So how's the power looking like?
um,
Is Broderick stronger? Not through backups, right?
not through backups, no.
So the Priestess is gonna
Interchange
be
would
like,
basically kill 2 lanes.
so it's like 9-5. It gets 1500 if he combos to 11, and in 2k assists, so it's 13.
I have the level 3.
Are they just 13? Wait, 11. No, it's 14 because he's gonna play the pants. But that's
Then
it,
he's
right?
13 and 12-5.
Yeah. It actually doesn't seem like he's going for Priestess combo this turn.
It's interesting.
He might side attack with the Priestess either way, though. Hmm.
Alright,
Oh,
Let's put a
single
combo.
Priestess. Okay.
Feels like he has to.
That's
Nope.
Wow.
Whiffed.
So he missed.
Yeah, so no minus soul.
You're weaker now?
For the Priestess to get all the abilities,
He's
she needs to reveal a character. She doesn't even get the power now.
yeah weaker than the felt now. Yeah, we considering the anti-change, but ops not to and canceling on
okay.
4.
That's really good.
Wow.
That's really, really good.
Yeah, I think that anti-change wasn't worth it there.
For 3.
Taking the risk there and getting rewarded, but still swings coming in.
Yikes. Yeah, that's a 3. Gets a marker.
Never
And-
expected Ian to say yikes.
Yikes.
Then outside.
The side on the Ricky.
Probably he will be free freshing next turn again, and
Wow.
also
Chris is in a world of hurt this game.
Don't worry, you got 2 more games.
but you, don't worry, you have 2 more games.
My goodness, Yavi.
Yeah, so he's gonna play the
Ian, your analysis was all wrong. You said it was a slow game.
yeah.
We need to
Happens.
hire a better guest commentator.
Okay.
Okay. Any takers from chat? Ian's gonna leave for Maple Story after this game anyways.
I think Tien volunteered just now.
Okay. So at least I have a backup for when you play Maple.
Ram grabber.
But I don't see how Yabi comes back from this. I guess he can heal 1 or 2 depending on how many rems he plays, but there's 1 in clock.
I mean, he has a healer in his on his field.
Oh, he's the Felix too, right?
Yeah,
So he's
so
gonna
that's
heal
the way to come
2,
back.
probably.
I'm not sure if right now is the play.
Might heal even 3 if he double rems, but
Oh, he's going for a salvage play or no? Is he gonna
free
play the
fresh?
suicide or no?
No free
Oh.
fresh. Of course, free freshing. Come on, Ian. Come on, Ian.
Climaxes are when
Of course, he was
so-
free freshing.
So he healed down to be able to pay out that climax there. Okay.
Come on, Ian.
Yeah,
6 climaxes?
searching the 2-1 again.
I'm not sure what this means.
And then how many cards are in your hand?
He's probably holding 1. My instinct says he's holding 1, but
Okay.
I'm not sure actually. Like, it could just be that Christian got really unlucky and most of the climaxes were on bottom deck just now.
I think he's holding 1 and refreshing 7, Ian. He's gonna slam it.
The freeze brainstorm is also not doing much here.
Yeah, because you want that freeze brainstorm to hit the level 3s, right? But Broderick hasn't even needed to play the level 3. Well, half of the time he wasn't even able to because he didn't even hit level 2 until just now. But
Yeah, I mean, he did play a level 3 just now.
so
It
now
just wasn't really worth it.
Yabi might consider playing another Rem or something to heal more because
Where does
3-4
he
is
play it?
still pretty dangerous, right?
In which position does he play it?
Probably overplayed a Felix, sadly. I don't know. You're the
think-
expert here, Ian. Tell me.
I think the order was kind of off. Or wait, if he had a second healer, he would have. Oh, he definitely has a second healer.
Overplay?
Yeah. So
Hey, I was correct. Overplaying the
I think
Felix.
it might have been a bit better to overplay the Brainstorm with this ram, and then overplay that with the 2-1 Felt.
I
So
guess
I have a slightly
Christian,
better board, but it doesn't really matter.
really values having
I'll
this.
torch here. I'll grab
2-1
this.
assist. Oh, gets the early play Priestess.
So go to stack.
Was just reading a comment, but it got deleted. So
Rip.
never mind, I'm an idiot.
Rest in peace comment.
Yeah. So that's just the 2-1 Felt, early playing the 3-2 Felt and searching the 2-1 Felt again.
So, in the best case scenario, Christian sets up a 2-turn kill here, I guess. Does he want Broderick on 2-5? So he can anti-change him potentially? Or does he want to just get him to 3-3?
So we did see that Christian prepped a rest counter. So,
So refresh,
I mean, he probably doesn't want to use it, but
cancel.
He might
cancels
have
one.
to. I mean, he's gonna have a lot of stock
Yeah, that's
because
true.
of the double felt swing. So he might do it if he feels like he needs to survive.
I think having Broderick at like 3-2 or 2-5, but he won't be able to reach 2-5 from this state though.
Okay, right. So like, but 2-6 is not ideal because he can level, I guess. Well, like, maybe that doesn't matter too much.
Just stick all the damage.
Oh, okay.
6-5.
Just get him to 3-7 and kill him, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. I
Yeah.
guess.
Comeback time.
Oh, Ian, you're the worst color commentator. You said this was a long game. They're just smacking each other through level 2.
Yeah, so that anti-change counter in Christian's hand that he's probably been hoarding for a while is probably dead now.
Yeah, at least he has that tap counter.
The tap counter is really good here.
The tap counter might save him this game that looked terrible just like 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Still has
sadly,
a
it did
swing with
trigger
this felt.
climax though.
Still has it.
Still has another swing. So it's almost lethal, right?
Yeah, no, don't do this to him. It's not lethal, right? The max he can swing is 5? Right? Because he didn't play climax?
Yeah, almost lethal.
My god, I do love damage, that's true. I do love damage, so I'm very, very happy to see this 5-stick here. But
there's no real reason for the cancel burn to be used right now, right? Oh, he does do it. Never mind.
Ian, why are you incorrect again?
I'm just bad.
I can see that. Wow. Oh,
Cancels on 4. Yeah.
Burn me one.
Yeah.
Cancel one.
Double cancels.
Wow.
That's
I
pretty
like,
good.
I like how Broderick asked, "Do you want to burn me one?" He's like, "Are you sure, dude? I'm gonna cancel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cancel
like,
it. Do you want to do
the
it?"
At the same time, Broderick was like, I really want this Pants climax in my hand. So if it was all planned by Christian to snipe that Pants off top, of course.
Christian taking a way more interesting line than you would have taken on this turn. But
yeah,
now it's a little bit more exciting to see where his game ends up going. Because what is the best turn that Broderick feels here? Well, that's the that's the can't be backed
burn,
up
right?
thing, right?
Yeah, that's a burner. Oh, if he he fields 2 of them, so he can't be rest countered like this.
Ah, that's a really good out. That's a really nice out, Ian. Wait, but doesn't feel the 3-2 Priestess.
Yeah, I think he just didn't have it. That's why last turn he also didn't do it.
Wait, he had it at some point.
Oh, pay through the burn.
I think he's taken it recently off a trigger or something.
Christian, he can't do the burn 2 now though because
4, 3.
Did he just
doesn't have the stock for it.
Wait.
No, that's a frontal.
Front for 3, sorry.
Oh, and he's dead.
Dead.
Okay. That was a fast game.
This is not how I saw this matchup going.
Half an hour?
Ian lied to me. Ian said this would be a nice battle with early plays and grind it out with side attacks and everything. But instead, They just play the way I like to play it, in the clear front and do damage. I like it a lot, guys.
Let's hope next
I'm a
game
big
we
fan.
don't have a train
Christian probably not too big of a fan of the way this game went, but
it was almost salvageable until I didn't start.
hopefully he can recover in game 2 so
Yeah.
we get a game 3.
Well, like, when you were at
I will update the score because I won't forget this time.
have in hand because you clocked the book.
4.
Oh,
That was pretty cool though. I think Broderick hoarded the level 3 Goblin Slayer burner for a while because he was expecting the risk counter.
Mhm.
So it's a really cool way to play around it. Sadly, he didn't get a second burn because he didn't have enough stock, but it was really cool.
So yeah, how can we describe this game? Man gets smacked to late level 2.
Yeah,
Tries to
basically.
desperately survive. Man gets smacked to death.
But I think Christian had a really bad hand initially as well because he also didn't have enough characters to do his level 1 combo, right?
Yeah, it seemed really unfortunate on Christian's side because we're pretty sure he had that book in the turn that he played as Emilia, but maybe he didn't have enough characters to actually get the climax combo off. And then I don't think we ever saw him play that book in the end because he played the stock soul that turn.
Mm-hmm.
I think he just ditched the book at some point, maybe even.
He clocked it.
oh yeah.
Right.
Didn't manage to refresh with it. So
Right. Just
he clocked 2 books in total.
just a tragedy on Christian's part, I guess.
I split his sleeve.
And his refreshes were also like never that good because he didn't have enough discard outs for all of his climaxes.
I like how Strictly Broken is supporting their player by saying "Stay free, Chris."
And they fucking
I mean, they're both strictly broken.
Ah,
It's
I
a
can-
strictly broken team kill.
But I can see which one is getting fired after this game.
Yeah, I mean, I think Christian was never a favorite of UA.
Unlucky. Unlucky, Christian.
I'm kind of surprised that he's still not fired.
Christian, I still believe in you. Just do a comeback.
So what do we want to see in game 2?
Preferably not see a guy get smacked to level 2-5 with no early plays. Or
Do you want to see a 3-hour
early plays that do no
early
damage.
play side attack war game?
No, because I still want to eat dinner. But
Nah, I want to see it.
I think I want to see at least one of those games. That would be nice.
Yeah,
we get
3
to
hours.
see we get to see what the decks are kind of meant to do. Play that strong level 2 game with the early plays.
Same to you.
I'm willing to sacrifice my dinner time for this. It's fine.
Okay. Thanks, Jimmy.
That's a good start.
Oh,
Toxic stream.
yeah.
Try.
I'll play Maple Story once they start side attacking.
So never.
Yeah, never.
Okay.
This game, Broderick will eat all the damage,
Seems like Broderick.
and we'll have a game 3.
Broderick starting this game as well. I think.
I'll go direct.
He started last game as well.
Not the best opener.
Would have liked that card that he triggered there to be on the field. The
Yeah.
anti-runner. Although high level Weiss Schwarz gameplay from some of the best players in the world.
And
And
Chris.
And Chris.
uh,
Chris, I still believe in you. Does he have the
ooh. So
clean
Broderick
cut?
positioned it in the middle to deny the
Christian's,
runner.
Christian's only
and the
playing
runner.
one of those. The clean cut runs. Oh right.
Yeah. Essentially,
Oh, you
Christian plays it to grab it off of Ricky. So it's not very likely for him to have it.
Okay.
sword and
Let's use the Through Bonds Goblin Slayer effect here. Or
Yeah, and Christian attacking that one first to give Broderick as little information as possible on what he would want to have next turn.
because he doesn't know whether he's level 0 or 1.
Yeah, exactly. And we still don't know if he's level 0 or 1. He might Ricky, he might not.
Hmm.
There's 2 3/5s on the board, which is really hard for Broderick to kill. I think he needs exactly like the Sword Maiden 1500 pumper and something else to kill at least one. He
does
could
he
slam a
not-
climax.
Does he not have an assist or a global or something on level 0? No,
He does have a couple. He has an assist in back row. So
Oh, he has a 500 assist, right?
Oh.
Who
he
already
whiffed the power
s-
boost on the free fresh.
Well, I guess that was
So-
one other way to get over
Yeah.
it.
Except he got a little bit unlucky there.
I'll grab
I see the gods are preparing us for game 3.
Did he just grab both of the cards that he milled from the brainstorm?
Nah.
Not that it really matters. We see a Goblin Slayer going into his hand.
Please another alarm.
Would this be a climax slam?
Alright, attack step.
Does not slam the climax. Okay, so the Risa is weaker.
Power.
Is that enough power?
Give me
This
the
is
On
enough.
the-
back.
Oh,
Enough
it's
to
enough
crash.
power in the middle, right?
Christian
it's-
does cancel this game.
It gets over, right? I think the middle lane is 4k. With the 500 global or assist.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay, so we do see him get rid of one of the runners. That's good for him. But
He does have a bottom stocked pants trigger though, which is kind of hard to pay out for Broderick until he early plays his priestesses.
see if Christian gets his level 1 Amelia combo off this time.
One day. He did
Oh.
keep 3 in his mulligan, so
It's
maybe.
a character we didn't see the entire last game. It's the brainstorm actually.
Yeah, that's a brainstorm.
Hello.
Maybe
Nice to see
opting
you
to
in the game.
brainstorm to grab one of the Amelia combos and then comboing. Oh.
Oh.
That sounds like he's digging towards
Fish
the climax
for the
still.
book. Fish for the book, Christian.
And he doesn't seem very happy about it, so
Doesn't seem very confident in taking a card. That's not a
Yeah.
book.
that's not good.
It's not a book. Also note that Christian is exactly 1-0 with blue level, so he can't even play a stock soul if he wanted to.
Right. Or his
Oh.
failure assists.
Is that a book? No, that's a puck. Okay.
That's a
What else
puck.
does that card do?
Bye, puck.
This one,
Puck would have been pretty good if he doesn't have combo though. So
So what do you think he
block
took then?
myself and sacrifice 2 characters,
it
and like summon a level 2
'Cause
puck,
he-
it's like, doesn't come
I didn't see if he dropped the puck or he chose to not pick the puck. I think he dropped the puck,
brainstorm.
but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe he's just gonna get it off the brainstorm.
Hits 2.
hits 2 though, so he doesn't even need to climax combo now.
Welcome back,
And-
Puck.
Wait,
Or maybe Rem?
yellow. He doesn't have yellow.
Let's prep the anti-change counter.
Already prepping the interchange counter, yeah. Maybe the assist, yeah.
Well, Christian's really confident he's gonna go to level 2.
He's planning to eat 7 straight. Oh no.
really confident.
The free fresh is only 1k, right?
Huh.
There's one Amelia.
So does he have combo then?
I guess he has combo.
Maybe he was just digging for a second copy of the media and didn't find it.
So
He's fielding 3
Not even
Amelias,
that, right?
but only one of the Amelias that he wants to field. Oh, there goes the tap counter though. Or one of the tap counters.
front for 2.
So one of the things Christian is a big advocate of is doing the felt early play in first deck. But it seems like this won't be one of those situations where he would be able to hit it in first deck. Since he would
Well-
still need to take 7 more damage.
His text
I mean,
does seem
Christian
a little
can do
high. Christian can do it. Why do you believe in Christian for all the wrong reasons, Ian?
I believe.
Front, check 1.
This might actually be
there's
one
Amelia.
of those games. Oh yeah.
There's the
There's a
free fresh if he wants to
2-1
go for
though.
that.
I think
Check 3.
yeah.
There's the
okay.
climax that he needs to free fresh.
That's the third free fresh climax. So I wonder if he already has one prepped.
For 3.
Oh, Trick is an anti-change counter.
Cancel 1.
Broderick not taking too much damage in the end from this climax turn.
Yeah.
Need that.
And
Only going to
he
one
will be
point.
able to respond with a Goblin Slayer level 1 combo turn.
Grab that really out condition.
I think.
So Christian does not play any backups on level 1. So he's gonna lose that middle Amelia if Broderick
Yeah.
has the Goblin Slayer.
Oh,
And after that, it will be hard to contest the Goblin Slayers again because 6k is pretty big. And
Although he does have the Revenge Brainstorm, so maybe he can crash something and boost the level 1 Amelia.
level 1 Amelia reaches 7k, so that's kind of fine. But
With backups, it becomes really tough.
yeah, you can't reverse them. You basically always end up leaving open lanes if he has backup.
So there's one of the Goblin Slayers taken from the Riki.
I'll just search right
Mhm.
away.
And he says he's going to search something else. No.
That's kind of an undervalued Riki.
Oh, right. He's going to search the torch with the Goblin Slayer. He says, or
so 355 315. Yeah, yeah.
6k is pretty big.
6k is pretty big. Now 6.5. Now more.
Search.
Now 7.5.
Yeah.
Those Amelias are not gonna survive, Ian.
I mean, they definitely weren't going to.
213.
It's just on the swing back. Oh, there's another torch. So he might not be able to search another torch out of his deck.
Does he get this? Does he have one to salvage?
Oh, does do the revenge bump. So he forces the order like this.
4-2.
Maybe hoping to get the last torch out of the deck or something.
He could
But that
actually
wasn't?
consider doing the clock self effects here.
7-5.
It would be pretty funny.
Grab torch. Trigger for 2.
Salvages the torch in the end, so being able to search one.
Okay, so
Christine does take
he
a lot
does
of
get the
damage.
opportunity to do the early play in first deck.
Ian, how are you always wrong?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I said I believed in Christian, right?
Oh, right, you did say that. My bad. He did say that he believes in Christian to take 7 damage.
My turn.
So,
Yeah,
that,
Christian.
that line doesn't seem too bad. I guess if he does that though, he doesn't refresh with this clock, which is also a nice. Okay, Christian doesn't care. I guess this is a big indicator that he's trying to refresh in this deck.
Yeah,
Probably
definitely.
had that stock soul from the start. You
He's-
mentioned there were 3 out.
Let's see.
So he needs to
So-
brainstorm or something to get in the range where he's allowed to refresh. I'll pull the
Yeah,
refresh
preferably
up.
not brainstorm because he wants to have more stock left, right?
So what's
so-
some other way he can do it?
There's the 1-0 Emilia that on play checks up to and adds 1.
Right, but he already lost one of those.
Yeah.
So not sure if he has access to
Otherwise-
the other one because he's only running 2 copies.
I mean, getting one of those Ram Suiciders and salvaging it also works. Sadly, the brainstorm is not the level 2 brainstorm is not enough, since it only draws 1.
Does
Ah.
decide to brainstorm in the end. Oh, also
Is-
pays out
it's a-
the anti-change.
Oh, and
But-
Christian actually didn't level Reinhardt experience this kind.
You can still get there. Right?
Ooh,
We only need 6, right?
why is he playing this now? Does this mean that he doesn't have his early play condition?
He was trying to fish for something in those last 3 cards. But it's a little weird to see him pay out an extra stock if he's really planning to refresh in this turn.
Yeah,
Because you would want to keep your deck as compressed as possible by paying
I'm-
that stock out after you refresh. But
wait, did he have a climax in his stock? No.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So I wonder what's the reasoning for this, dealing this 2
Maybe-
Amelia early. Maybe there was something in this deck that he needed.
Maybe he did have another climax in his stock, like on the bottom stock.
But then he doesn't get to pay it out either right now, right? He won't pay it out before refreshing. So
Anything else?
Mhm.
so he didn't pay it out with the felt.
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you think this
Yeah, you're
the reasoning is to play the Amelia before refreshing then?
Search this back.
Yeah, I wonder.
Maybe we should ask Christine about this after the game.
Yeah, search that back.
It's not a huge deal, but it does seem like a conscious decision. he made to play them in this order.
So, Free Fresh's searches another 2-1 felt for his next deck Free Fresh. Hmm.
3, 2, 1.
I'm actually not sure if how many Yabby just refreshed with. I think it was 6. That's not great.
Maybe he does like to smack face with this healer Felix.
Yeah, even though I kind of expected this healer Felix also to
You're the one.
overperform in this matchup,
Yes.
because if you get infinite stock or something like through side attack wars,
Front 2-5.
usually you would like having that heal, that spammable heal available.
His hand size doesn't look too great right now, so maybe he can't afford to overplay the back row Brainstorm. And then pushing up to whatever character he's overplaying with.
Yeah.
He's gonna end up with 4 cards in hand, which is good, not great.
So we do know that he still has an answer change counter in his hand, since he never clocked it away or something.
Prepped it really early. Christian definitely ready to play the drawn out level 2 game.
Yeah, and he also front rowed a level 1, so if Broderick decides to side attack, at least it mitigates a little bit of damage.
Green trigger. Or maybe considering Torch here.
I think.
Doesn't end up doing it and does end up taking.
Ooh. So he's refreshing with his Clock Engrave. Yeah. I mean, it does mean that Broderick will be able to early play his Priestess next turn.
2.
And it seems like Broderick still has a backup in hand, actually, because he was considering doing it on the level 0 lane as well.
I'm out of answer change counters, I know that much.
And opening lanes here would be really good.
I wonder why he didn't
There's
Torch.
2, I got 3 Priestess.
I guess he
Wave through.
expected a cancel here. Maybe it's still
1,
on the bottom.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Because it does seem like he would want that clock compression.
Climax is in
Right.
Now lost.
He could have torched to guarantee clock compression.
You didn't have to check all 4, maybe check 2 or something. And if you find the climax, you can mill all the way.
Yeah,
But
that would have been an interesting line there.
7, 5.
not sure.
There's a Reinhardt that's not playable. And a finisher, huh?
At the center. For 3.
Oh, and he doesn't use a backup, so it was just the torch that Broderick was constantly considering there. Interestingly, he would also have been able to maybe find his 1-0 backup through the torch and open up one of the lanes so that he could actually push damage through answer change counter.
How big is the bell?
12-5.
But maybe Broderick is just planning to ram through.
15, because you're playing the game.
It gains 2k if I have 3 or more others. Yeah. And this gives 2k.
Oh, so 12, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
2, 1, 3.
Refresh.
So we'll probably see the early plays coming in now. Although I'm not sure if that would put Broderick in a much better position here.
So Christian kind of navigated his way to swing with the felt without having to be afraid of that anti-change counter, maximizing damage. You know, I love damage, but it does keep
Exactly.
keeps his felt on board, which is a pretty strong body. But Priestess going in.
And next turn, Christian probably won't be able to early play. I mean, unless he takes all the damage, which would be really bad for him.
I'll discard one.
Right. So maybe we'll opt to do another Amelia book turn. He has access to that. Maybe just swinging. We'll have to see.
Because those side attack turns only really matter if you manage to fill your board with a lot of level 3s, right? So, and we know from Christian's hand that he basically has like one interchange counter in hand, one level 3 restander, and then 2 other cards.
There's a torch in his hand.
Probably uses a torch in order to stock that. Yeah.
Wait,
And
so,
early play more priestesses.
Where the other
so last turn when he didn't play the torch to maintain clock compression, he did have a climax left in deck, right? I wasn't looking because I
Yeah.
was noting it down.
He had a climax in deck, so,
Okay, so
he
maybe
was
he just-
afraid of milling the climax there.
Yeah, maybe just
Oh.
expected to cancel there. Oh,
And he's actually going for another level 1 combo turn, playing around the interchange counter here.
1K1.
ah,
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, first.
And because Christian doesn't have a very relevant board, it doesn't really matter that you like Broderick's board survives basically.
theoretically he could anti-change that level 3 priestess, right?
So, yeah, he could, but
But
it's kind
not
of a
really
minus play.
worth it because it's not swinging this turn,
Yeah, exactly.
and Broderick has enough stock to play another one
Oh yeah.
in the next turn.
He
6, 7.
he does consider the backup at least. So maybe if you're using the backup anyway, you might want to consider doing the interchange as well.
So that thing is 7 right now because Broderick lost access to his global or front assist.
They have 6 cards in hand.
So it is in range for this backup Emilia.
Maybe Broderick is even baiting it out right now.
And Yavi definitely thinking about it, and Broderick maybe baiting it out so he doesn't have to deal with it later. Does end
And
up playing
he
it, thinking
is
about whether
still
he wants to
considering it.
anti-changes.
Yeah, and he opts not to. So I think this means he is planning to try and find the backup back for next turn.
Triggers another
Either by
level 3
brainstorming or so.
priestess.
There's
Oh,
another interchange.
There's the anti-change backup. He really would have liked to draw that.
So we're
Broderick
probably
triggering
gonna
there
switch.
kind of matters.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if he drew that, he would have been really, really happy. Maybe we can still get to it with a brainstorm or something.
I wonder if Broderick has an interchange counter, because it did seem like he was refreshing with both interchange counters in his deck or in his grave.
Yeah, I believe he said he was out both of them.
Yeah, but he could have drawn into it with both his clock draw and the priestess draw.
Christian doesn't hit the brainstorm, even clock this turn.
Yeah. I mean, Christian's hand isn't well sculpted, right? Since he only had 4 cards in hand at that point. Or 3
Can't
as
early
up.
play, right? Because I think there's
Can't
3.
early play. The freeze brainstorm doesn't do anything since nothing relevant is tapped at the moment.
Right, it prevents characters from standing, but because the priestess is still standing, it doesn't do anything to the priestess.
And we might see a side attack going into the
Wow.
Goblin Slayer, but I'm not sure.
Run for 3 sticks. I mean, direct for 3 sticks. Direct for
There's
2
an
sticks.
interchange counter.
Ah. Well, we
And-
don't need to be afraid of anti-change anymore, because Broderick... I'm sorry, we do.
He does side attack.
But Broderick doesn't need to be afraid of anti-change counters anymore. So maybe
Yeah,
it
so
doesn't
after
matter
this,
that Christian wasn't able to prep it.
Broderick will very likely be doing his priestess combo. We also saw him grabbing the pants climax, so yeah. And after that, so there will be a triple frontal attack at that point, and
2, 1, 3.
I'm not sure if Christian has anything,
Cancel on 1.
any strong plays from that point on. He didn't manage to compress like an insane with an insane amount.
I think he does have a decent amount of climax in his deck, but it's not necessarily compressed. Because there's a lot of damage in there too. Although I
And we
don't think it's
also-
too bad.
We also don't know if he has backups in hand, right?
Christian?
So maybe the Felt just dies. Yeah.
Well, we can see a top counter in the damage alongside the Amelia.
Right.
And he played a top counter last turn and didn't get it back, so there's only 2 counters he has access to.
No pop.
I think there was
Possibly.
another one in stock as well,
Like that.
but I'm not 100% sure about that one.
I think one of the
Ooh,
bottom stock
hitting-
may be the top counter.
So
Hitting 2. So he's going for triple Priestess, maybe?
I'll grab that one. And
At least going double.
He might be considering the Goblin Slayer burn on reverse, the anti-backup.
I'll grab
Oh, he searches the Event Searcher.
Hmm.
Maybe prepping for a Resurrection turn or for a Bounce Counter turn.
Mm-hmm.
draw 2.
Drawing first to see if he finds it naturally.
Discard. Got 5 cards.
Chat's calmed down a little bit.
6,
I noticed.
8.
They were in for the 3-hour games, but Christian disappointing.
Climaxes.
What do you mean?
Well, I got 6 in waiting room.
It can still be a 3-hour game, somehow. Maybe.
Yeah, that could be.
There's no OT rules. You're gonna take a Maple Story break, so may end up being a long one in the end if Christian doesn't die here. So let's say Broderick doubles or triples
Oh,
the Priestess.
there's the
here.
burner. So he guarantees his him killing the Felt if he slams the climax now.
Which he should.
Yeah. We might see side. Would we see side attacks coming in here?
Play pain.
Mm,
If Broderick gives
No.
Christian the option,
Top check. Gets
Wait.
the effect for 3.
so he frontals. So now Christian could do a rest counter, but he does not.
I don't think he has access to one.
Right.
I think one was triggered early, but I'm not sure. But from the likes of it, he doesn't have access to it, right? This seemed like the best
Yeah.
way to use it.
Tapping that that anti-backup Goblin Slayer would have been really good for him.
For 3.
Yeah, saving the felt.
There's a cancel coming in.
I'll burn.
Does burn. Oh, cancels the burn.
Yeah.
Front. Top check. Gets the effect for
And
It's a
there's
top check.
-2 soul on Broderick's board.
Really doesn't want to eat this 4 right now.
Ooh, cancelled on 4.
Thanks for listening, Christian. Trying to
Opposite
make
cancel this
content
game.
here, Christian. I can't make content if you rush to your death, Christian.
It's not anchoring the Felt,
So
so that
would
probably
you
means that he has a good.
Right. Okay, go ahead.
He probably has a good another way to spend his stock this turn. Basically, like Felt in hand or something.
If he has a free fresh here, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
'Cause I-
Additionally, he could do something like freeze brainstorm into free fresh.
I mean,
Hmm.
you could brainstorm. It is a legal game action.
I mean, clocking also works though, right? Because he could probably heal it back with a ram or something.
Oh, there's the last
Ooh.
tap count. Well, there's both of the
There's
counters.
both the counters.
So
both
at least
in deck
he's
as well.
refreshing all 5 of the counters.
Hmm.
Maybe opt to search one if he feels like he needs the power, but doesn't seem too terribly relevant. I'm not sure.
Got the stock soul in hand.
How would he search something again?
Oh, right. Can't search it with the free fresh. It only searches certain characters, right?
Yeah, only Felt and Reinhardt, and there's no Felt or Reinhardt backups. So
Oh no, Christian.
in a stack at least.
Experience for the
Yeah.
I want to
So
see
it's
the
probably going to
Reinhardt.
search a 3/2 Felt maybe,
Yeah, there's.
so that he can hard play 3/2 Felt. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you Christian's coach?
Am I Christian's coat?
Coach. I mean, being his coach is a little weird, yeah. Not gonna lie.
I'm a little weird.
That is true.
So
So just hard place the 3-2
minus 2
felt.
soul.
Yeah.
The Priestess seems pretty big. It's at 13.5 in the middle.
So
Or am I wrong? 12.5.
are you guessing from this that Christian doesn't have access to the replay ramp? Because he didn't clock?
He didn't clock, so he probably doesn't have access to it, yeah.
Next turn.
Freeze brainstorms though. Also whiffs. Compression brainstorm.
Why didn't Christian plus 500 from the reversal of Buck and add it to Felt, making it match Goblin Slayer?
That would have been a good line, yeah.
Was that enough? Maybe it was enough.
13k.
13.
Christian's felt was 12.5. Yeah, it would have been enough.
Was the Puck reversed first?
8.
Yeah, it was reversed first.
Oh, that's weird.
It was the timing for the anti-change counter.
So he
He probably just forgot.
He definitely would have wanted to tie that Goblin Slayer, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm not sure what happened there then.
The third lane will probably just be some kind of shitter.
He probably did forget it, to be honest.
Yeah.
That seems like the most logical reason.
Does he Ricky here?
No. I love damage, but not self-damage, Ian. Damage only fun when you do it to your opponent.
Oh, right. Felt also gives 1k when it gets spammed through the free fresh. He can also crash like the Ricky first to get an additional 500.
5, 10, 5, 12k.
But if you forgot it last turn, will you remember it this turn?
Yeah. Sometimes you just forget, sometimes you remember, right?
Wait, okay. Card touching going on. Oh!
Good thing it's not chess.
I will torch here though.
Christian basically trying to move to his next attack because it does no damage anyways. But
Yeah,
Broderick still
Christian
gets
was-
an opportunity to counter, of course.
I'll grab the ghost of stack.
Christian was speed playing to make sure that Broderick forgets it, but not fast enough. Although I'm not sure if the attack, or like if using the torch right here, right now, is the correct play, because you could have also just postponed it to to the next attack, right?
Wait, why is he shuffling? Oh, he's
He used
refreshing.
torch and it's refreshing.
Yeah.
I got 8 climaxes.
8 climax is going back in. That's
So if this were a
Right.
direct lane, he could have avoided this.
Oh,
That's
yeah, there's
a
resurrection.
little unfortunate for Christian. They're losing that free damage essentially that was on the bottom of Broderick's deck.
what does the bounce counter do again?
Yeah.
Only opponent's character in battle, so he wouldn't want to do the bounce counter here, but maybe on another turn. But he did refresh with the bounce counter, so it doesn't really matter.
How much does it cost? 3. Well, he doesn't have 3 stock.
If Christian gets rid of this board, that's actually really bad for
Wait,
for Broderick. He only
does
has
have
one
3
stock.
right? Wait, where did all stock go? Oh, he burned, right? Right.
He burned, yeah. He paid 3.
1, 2, 3.
So he didn't have stock to bounce counter.
I'm not sure if Christian is going to deal damage this turn. Oh,
Oh, Christian
only
playing
7.
around the refresh damage. He's like, you can torch. It's fine. I knew you were gonna cancel off the top of your deck anyways.
so hopefully Christian can get some triggers in to deal at least some damage this turn, but otherwise it's also still kind of fine.
3, 2, 1.
So it swings for 0 at the moment, right? Yeah.
Yeah, needs a trigger.
Trigger? Oh, no trigger.
No trigger,
No damage.
but we might see a backup coming in. Yeah.
To 15k.
It's going to a lot. Christian's like, yeah, that's dead.
Yeah.
Definitely dead.
It's going to yes.
We might get this Priestess, from the looks of it.
I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed right now. He already reversed it, even without triggering.
Damn. That's a
I wonder if Christian is going to go for a 3-stock Encore on the second felt. Because if if
Can
he
he?
lets the other felt die, the last remaining felt would lose power as well.
3, 2, 1.
Broderick did not take damage from the ram swing for -1.
Does one of these cards not have the trait? Is it the
Which
brainstorm?
trade?
Why does it
No,
lose
he
power?
needs
Oh, right.
3
The
or more
Ricky
other.
died. The Ricky died. The Ricky died. Right. Right.
Draw.
The Ricky died. He needs 3 or more. But he doesn't do it.
Uh,
Maybe thinking he can't defend them anyways if Broderick has another
maybe
pants.
it's, felt.
Yeah,
Because if he plays another pants, they're gonna reach pretty high powers. Although, in
not
5,
getting rid of the level
Fine.
3 Goblin Slayer burner might bite him though.
yeah, it's
But
not,
I guess he wouldn't be able to anyway because
Direct.
no
Oh.
pants. One of them is gonna die. Next 2 turns.
one of them is gonna die.
In the next 2 turns, Ian. I guarantee it. Oh. Doesn't look like it's gonna be
Christian is
Christian.
not the one dying.
Doesn't look like
In
it's
the
gonna
next
be
3
Christian.
turns, that's a long time, dude.
I said 2 turns.
Triple cancel.
2 turns, Ian.
And Broderick does not opt to go for the burn. And the burn is only during Broderick's turn, so it's also not like there's an option to do it once Christian is crashing in.
Christian maybe considering encoring here. Probably seems like a good idea.
I wonder if Broderick has another backup left for the swing back.
Ian, it doesn't
Kinda
matter.
doubt it.
Broderick's dead.
Oh no.
He
Wow.
doesn't encore again.
Doesn't encore it.
So, and he is clocking, so that means, does this mean that he has a ram? Or is he just trying to sack brainstorms after triple canceling?
I mean, what I meant
Just
by
after
that
this
statement is
turn.
that Christian's gonna finish him this turn.
No, he did have a ram. Okay.
So the Goblin Slayer is 12k, right?
12k, 11k.
So there's no minus on Christian's board. He didn't decide to clock encore. Probably means he has. I mean, stock encore the felt. Probably means he has another
And I
level
can only
3.
do the burn on my turn also.
Yeah.
Or does he?
I kind of think that Christian was banking on hitting a brainstorm though, and this might end up biting him.
That doesn't sound too likely if you just triple canceled though.
Yeah, exactly. He only has 2 cards in hand, and or was it 2 or 3?
Is it puck?
3.
Oh,
Yeah.
another brainstorm.
So not the best cards. I think 3-stock encoring was a safer line here.
Oh no. Christian's gonna make me look like a liar by not finishing Broderick here. Or
You
does
can still go
he?
for freeze.
Can't use backup from that thing, right? Or is it just
You can't use
Your-
backups.
Your opponent can, so Christian
Yeah.
can.
I can
Broderick,
back up
Broderick is still
zero
free to
reason.
back up
During
this
card's
Goblin
battle, your
Slayer.
opponent cannot play backup from hand.
okay? I guess
Both of them not having encore decks open to read the cards.
If Christian doesn't get rid of this Goblin Slayer this turn, then that 500 power pump from the Bayet trees was a huge factor in this endgame.
Crashes his Bea, huh?
Oh! Trigger!
I'll torch.
Uh-oh.
Torch.
Milling climaxes?
Stop there.
Stops on 2.
And I'll put it
Ah.
so your brainstormer's alive. And then it
Does
is
seem likely
1.
to cancel after milling 2 damage, yeah.
Not a good
1's good.
place for Christian to be.
whatever. Assign.
Let's pump the revenge point this time.
Ah.
I'm thinking about
Okay.
the second 500.
He also needs to put the puck on bottom deck.
500 as well.
Ah, he was considering if he wanted to double crash or just single, or just kill it.
Just
That's
bottom
interesting.
Puck in the end.
Yeah.
Christian double triggering here.
That's a losing line.
Christian
Don't trigger
double
climax.
triggering here. What's the last card? Do you think he's tap counter?
No.
No.
I think he was planning to crash all of his lanes because he thought he was compressed, and then he wasn't compressed anymore after triggering.
Oh no, Christian.
I think
do
you don't draw here.
Do you draw?
No draw.
No,
Yeah.
Christian with the discipline. No draw.
2's good.
Do you 3-stock here? Also probably not. You just need to cancel.
Oh man.
Alright,
His Goblin Slayer's still living.
If Christian survives this turn, he probably won't have another turn afterwards. So like refreshing with the climaxes there
2, 3,
won't matter that much.
yeah.
3.
Christian's still
Double
probably
triggered.
3 in.
alright, well,
Double triggered. Didn't play a climax.
hope I cancel next turn.
Oh,
Broderick saying hope I cancel next turn.
I'll ditch.
yeah. I mean, he can get his bounce counter. Oh no. Oh.
3, 4, right?
Wait,
Yeah. So I just
can he do that? He can't. He doesn't have stock. Wait,
No, yeah.
wait.
He's planning to do this for next turn, but I wonder if that makes sense. Probably his bounce counter is in grave already. But I mean, does healing next turn even matter? Do you expect to survive and then
1, 2, 3.
heal down to survive another turn afterwards?
That seemed a little strange, but maybe he really had no other target here.
You pitch the reason.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
I mean,
now something he
may-
can consider doing.
Maybe even finding a torch off of it would have been better than
Alright.
the resurrection, but
Direct.
Let's go. So it's
uh-oh.
for 3.
Cancel.
Okay.
Does cancel though.
Direct.
I think this is pretty likely for
Pants.
Christian to survive here.
Or I'll grab a pan.
Broderick still has the on reverse burn. But Christian really has
Alright.
3 left in deck. Okay.
Right, the bounce counter is in his clock indeed.
So he won't
For
die this turn.
3, no pants.
Double trigger,
Although
right?
he
double trigger,
also
right?
double triggered.
Everyone's double. Oh,
Oh,
Christian's
and he
good.
could go for the pay 3 burn, but he does not. He's saving for the resurrection, of course.
Broderick's
However,
dead. Broderick's dead, right?
yeah. However,
That double trigger though.
Christian probably needs a clock to be able to find playables here.
I mean-
He won't be able to find a climax anymore.
EU players are too powerful.
And we do know that his last card in this deck is the puck level 1. So if he manages to mill like the Restander Emilia or something off of a brainstorm and then salvaging it, that would have been a very, very sick play.
Rias was too strong for EU. He's NA's greatest weapon.
What?
He stopped Ian.
Matt is actually partially EU as well, so
Oh really?
we still believe in Matt.
Sick.
Transfer?
Opting to go for the
The freeze. Stun.
freeze brainstorm.
Yeah, you're fine.
Probably because he wants to optimize his chances for the salvage brainstorm to hit, since he knows that the puck is on bottom deck.
1 attack. Easy.
I think the freeze won't be relevant for Christian here.
So this will happen. I'll cancel. No, I'll eat the first attack for 1. And then I'll cancel.
Broderick
Just
planning
kind
out
of-
his great survival here.
Very possible.
I mean, I think it's likely actually that it's possible that Broderick survives. I don't know how many he's out. There's a climax in his clock there.
He also
There's-
salvaged one off the pants, I believe.
One in
with
hand,
the first
2 in
one.
stock. And
4?
yeah,
Oh,
Ooh.
hits a stun.
that's probably not what he expected.
But
What does he stun here? Probably the burner?
Doesn't stand.
Yeah, the burner.
imagine this burner was dead.
Ooh, this salvage brainstorm miles are going down.
Christian is do or die. I hope you have playables.
And whiffs it.
Maybe would have preferred to hit that one instead of the stun brainstorm.
Yeah.
Wrong board.
Does he have 3 playables? Oh, anti-change
Anti-change. Oh, anti-change counter body. Let's go. Oh, Reinhardt.
card.
But he doesn't have experience for it. But it's
So
just
it does have bodyguard, right?
yes.
It does have bodyguard, so you could place it in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
Wow.
pretty cool.
But does he want Reinhardt to have bodyguard? I think he doesn't want it. Although, maybe.
It's for one.
How much does Reinhardt have too?
How
Many what? Soul?
The true reason he plays 3 backups.
Wow, 4 2, 2, 3.
Crashing the Reinhardt here.
Is it a double crash or a single crash?
Don't trigger, Christian.
How long is this?
'Cause you got the
12 versus?
11.
Oh, it's stronger.
Oh, the Amelia backup is preventing preventing Reinhardt from dying.
Oh,
Can't.
does he?
No.
Oh, we're going to
Oh.
game 3.
climax of
So in the end, none of these games so far are the grindy level 2 games with the early play spamming
Yeah, I was
that
wrong.
we expected.
It's just stick damage. I forgot how Weiss is.
This guy's playing
I'll grab something to
the way I like it.
Yeah, take your time.
Oh,
Christian,
take a break.
wants
Want to
to-
eat spaghetti? Or pasta?
I don't think I have time to eat spaghetti or pasta in this short break.
So what happened this game? We saw Christian early playing first, but only 1 felt.
Christian didn't
Then-
need 1,000,000 damage. Probably
Christian
only
did reach level 3 first, right?
yeah.
Because he Broderick proceeded to do the Goblin Slayer combo instead of the Priestess combo.
I think Broderick in the end only got 1 Priestess combo off, right? Because the first turn he had Priestess on board, he backroad it. Because he didn't want to run into an anti-change. And then I believe he only did it once. Or wait, did he do it twice?
The Goblin Slayer combo?
No, the Priestess combo.
Priestess combo, only once.
Oh, okay. Although that triple cancel near the end was pretty good, Christian, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, even
Good.
after the double trigger, he still had enough to triple cancel there.
Yes.
It's just, yeah. He was super compressed at that point somehow. Oh, but it's also because he whiffed his brainstorm.
Place cards turn sideways win. I mean, sometimes that's how it ends up.
I still want to see a side attack war.
Ian really wants to go for that 3-hour game.
Christian Broderick, don't let me down.
Ian, do you hate me eating dinner or?
Yeah, I also don't want to eat dinner.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
So
I feel like Christian should be trying to get like double early play at least on level 2. I think it's kind of favorable to hit level 2 first.
1, 2, 3.
So yeah, but it's only really favorable if you manage to get 2 early plays down, right? Otherwise the side attack wars don't really do much for you.
12.
Hell yeah.
So let's see.
Just roll out. That's all you
nobody
gotta
will
do.
notice that I just sneakily made this thing in the bottom right bigger. Nobody will ever notice.
Okay. Definitely not after telling. Oh, 2 climaxes out already.
Ooh.
And Christian has a really good hand, ditching only 1 in his mulligan.
Good luck.
Does Christian finally get to go first? Of course not. Of course not. What am I thinking?
I'll go direct
Oh.
for 2.
Did have a good starter.
That's the one that can encore for
Pay
1,
1 to
right?
tap itself. Yeah.
Okay. There goes a stock soul.
That's probably a stop deck. I'm not sure what exactly this would mean.
Probably wouldn't keep that, right?
Maybe he would. Maybe
Oh.
he suddenly top decked the second one or
Or
something.
crashing the Riki. Maybe his hand wasn't as good as we thought it was.
I think he has a second Riki maybe.
Use the moment side.
What is this?
Does use the draw one drop one effect and manages to get a
Plussing with the book.
yeah.
They want to save it.
It's a plussing ability.
Hmm.
Draw.
A little awkward
Okay.
that Christian doesn't get a runner or the clean cut ram here. They're being forced to
And-
crash his Ricky.
Broderick is already 3 out right now, so on his next turn, Christian could try like a Trifield Climax play, potentially. If he gets pushed to level 1,
Alright,
that would be a very strong Trifield play.
Broderick playing aggressive this game.
for 2.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Does
I
this
mean, it
benefit?
mitigates damage because he has. It mitigates a little bit of damage.
Wow, that's a good cancel there.
Direct power.
Does not up to level lock because Christian does probably have the Riki.
Christian does hit level 1 here.
Does Christian level experience? Yes, he does. So he might be going for Reinhardt this game
Getting closer to the real power of Reinhardt, guys.
soon.
Oh,
Oh.
there it goes.
We might see him leveling the Reinhardt later.
Yeah, maybe he can level Reinhardt to get the experience for Reinhardt. Except
Yeah.
that he only plays one Reinhardt. But You-
Misplay,
know.
to be honest. I wonder if Christian does manage to get his book combo off this game. He should probably have the 4
No.
character condition. Oh, I remember
Oh.
this play from last game.
I've seen this one before. The last time he did this, he did end up having book.
Yeah, he did have the book.
Did not add the runner.
Oh, he did really want that runner. What?
He dropped the book.
Okay, so it's more than one
So-
book.
No, you're close.
How many books does he have in hand?
Oh, Brainstorm?
Oh, there's another book. Yeah. Okay.
Brainstorm
Trying to hit.
misses.
Doesn't hit.
No hit.
I wonder. It feels like he's trying to dig towards an Amelia combo with the brainstorm. But
Judas.
Oh, there's Amelia.
it does also mean that he does not have the Riki in hand, probably, right?
Christian, don't tell me you don't have another playable right now. Thank you, Chris. Oh, that's a good one
Ah.
too.
Okay.
Going for a clean cut play here.
That's a good one
like
too,
it.
because you can save the Amelia on the side, the one that's weaker. Or you could save keep his 5k Amelia if he's afraid of Broderick Goblin staggering him. Also, maybe not a bad line.
hmm
Maybe that's the one that's better actually.
Once again, Christian is at low level 1, so it's kind of unlikely for Christian to free freshen in this deck.
See which one he
But I've
wants
been
to
wrong
save.
before.
He loves being wrong. Well, Broderick's still canceling though.
So Broderick will definitely not be able to torch this turn to get a stock out of the assist.
Maybe going for the freeze brainstorm here, yeah. Christian
Yeah.
does seem to value that card very highly. I
Mhm.
think just like you in this matchup.
I think it's like the freeze brainstorm is basically a card to win side attack wars with. And he might be anticipating it, but just like me, he has been let down by like
Okay,
by
saves
how
the,
much he cancels.
Oh, pay
saves the combo Amelia.
Sword Maiden.
Probably was the correct decision here.
Draw.
Does up to pay stock to save the Sword Maiden.
Clock.
Well, he's a bit low on hand after crashing that entire board, or basically giving up that entire board, I guess.
Not a lot of cards that you want to level. Oh, a torch leveled.
Ooh.
That's kind of not what you want. But
He really, really wants red here, though.
yeah, he could have leveled the early play condition, but I guess this means that he doesn't have the early play condition ready in his hand.
Yeah, was looking a lot like a combo turn. So if we
Ooh.
foresaw this line, then it's way better for Christian to save his combo Amelia. Maybe getting to do it again next turn. Though maybe he would have liked to keep that second book in hand if he was planning to do another combo turn, but who knows, maybe he had 3 books.
Could be. Could be.
Christian looking at his hand. That does not have a level 1.
Wait. Oh, it's just shuffling.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, because he searched the torch from deck.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger. Front assist. Takes 2.
Does it do? There's an interchange counter going in there.
Really don't want it. Oh, another.
That's.
Broderick
He
losing.
might take a lot of damage next turn.
Broderick losing climaxes left and right, but at least he has 3 characters again to mitigate some damage.
Yeah.
Because Christian won't be able to save any of those characters that are being attacked by the Goblin Slayers. But it does seem like Broderick is out a lot.
I think Broderick is already out 6 climaxes right now.
I was just care about Priestess.
But he does have 2 torches to mill through his deck.
Right.
3.
But maybe he would want to eat damage in this deck state.
Christian canceling the 3.
Front, I'll search.
Nice for him.
He searches. Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
There's the last torch. So there's 2 torches in hand, 1 in level and 1 in grave. Triggering now would be kind of bad.
Yeah, maybe preemptively searching it out. Now you can't trigger it anymore.
2, 1.
Then trigger for 3.
Triggers damage though. Oh,
Ooh,
wait.
another cancel.
So,
Well-
wait.
They have to.
Christian's out all books, right?
Yeah, he's out all books.
So he didn't keep another book in hand. That's unfortunate for him, maybe.
Oh, Broderick has to discard. Ah, level locked or color locked. Couldn't play his 1-0 global 1K. That's unfortunate.
It's really, really unfortunate for Christian that he decided to discard his second book off of the Emilia checked up to earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Because this seems like a really good deck state to push damage in and get your combo off, mill your own deck.
Yeah, and also prep your own deck for potential next turn early plays. So like setting up your deck to go down to 5 in your second deck. And right now he won't be able to. Also, clocks his early play because he knows that he's not going to early play the Felt in this deck. Pretty sure he won't be.
Maybe just opting to brainstorm here and then swinging. Maybe
Yeah.
with Stock Soul.
Brainstorm, Stock Soul, Swing seems like his strongest line here.
Although,
And
if he does that, he doesn't reverse these Goblin Slayers.
right, unless he has one of the pucks.
And that's pretty bad for him, actually. Wait, did we miscount books?
There's
No. We didn't miscount books, right? No.
no,
Just Stock Soul.
it's just Stock Souling.
Hmm.
How many climaxes you got in waiting room?
So Emilia doesn't get the 1k power unless he combos.
You got 4.
So this Emilia, middle Emilia is crashing, right?
I'll torch here.
Someone asking if he did have to clean cut in hand before playing the 1-0 Emilia, but I honestly wouldn't know. We didn't have the information on that.
It was these.
Product milling a lot of damage.
So 1, 2 is good.
Still taking the 2. Not too terrible for him. Sides.
Yeah. Trying to minimize the damage that he takes on the swing
Wow,
back.
snipes the climax. Good side here.
Predicted. Oh, but yeah, he's also trying to keep his compression up because otherwise he would refresh with like the additional climax there. The last climax in deck is a Stock Soul. I think you always won't use the effect.
No effect.
Ooh.
Does seem like
And he
gets rewarded here.
Yeah, and he did get the information, give the information
Is what?
that the bottom card is a Stock Soul.
If it's a climax, it is a book, yeah.
Wait, what?
might also just be stupid.
A book? Huh?
Alright, I'll draw.
Pretty sure.
He was out for books, right?
Pretty sure Christian's out all books, right?
I'm confused now, Christian.
Christian,
Why you
what-
do this?
Christian, what are you doing to us?
Christian is just trolling the commentators and his opponent.
Oh no! Wait, he triggered one. He played one. He ditched one, and then he What did he? What happened to the last one?
I don't remember.
I think he milled it or he clocked it or something. Pretty sure he's out 4. Maybe Christian trolling us here. Torches. Oh, that's pretty nice.
Another door combo.
Now you got
So-
7 going back.
So this kind of sounds like the
Change counters.
recipe for getting one of those side attack wharf games, right? Because both players actually have enough stock going into level 2 to field like 3 early plays.
Christian
Although
looking-
if the bottom card is a climax, that's not a good way to set up the early play ram.
Right, because you need to have 2 or less climaxes in your waiting room to be able to early play it, and then if he cancels 2 more swings somehow,
There's my extra card.
Mm-hmm.
he can't
No
early
effect.
play, which really messes up his basically next turn.
Then
Wait, why does he? Oh, he full boards because he's going over hand size otherwise.
Yeah,
So
he's gonna get a lot of hand.
for 2.
That's the last Goblin Slayer. Oh,
there's no climax.
you
there.
lied to me, Ian.
Wow.
I mean, Christian lied to us.
I guess I triggered another one.
It's in hand.
Forgot about it.
It's in hand. He's just bluffing.
3, 4,
Maybe,
5,
I don't know. That's
6.
what I hate about best of 3s.
No, wait. I'm actually
There was-
retarded. There's 8 in my waiting room.
Wait, Christian says he's made a mistake here. And there's actually 8 in this waiting room.
Would it have changed anything?
Broderick is calling you, Jimmy.
Huh?
Broderick is calling you. He was calling the judge.
Wait, what happened?
No, it doesn't matter. I don't care.
Wait, did he
Yeah,
really call me? I
joking.
didn't, I didn't listen.
No, it was Joe calling you. Joe calling the judge.
You're a joke.
I'm a joke.
I joke.
Yeah.
I hate getting joke called.
Yeah.
Imagine having that at tournaments where people are just troll calling judge,
1, 2, 3.
and you being like, "Oh, did someone call the judge?"
I'm not sure if I want to judge a tournament anymore. You. Oh,
Ooh,
that's not good.
Still not setting up well for the early play condition.
Front. I'll grab a torch. Trigger.
Does set up the Reinhardt though.
Look at the experience, though.
Yeah. Oh. Take backs.
Oh, great.
Look at the almost experience, though.
Priestess going back in there. Ooh, another cancel.
Christian needs to take this hit if he wants to early play Rams.
Trigger. 4, 2.
And it's definitely the damage he can take here. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
So this is really good for Christian probably.
So if he can
Assuming
heal-
that he's prepared.
if he has Rams, he can heal back.
Then I gotta discard.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
You can heal all the way back.
And contest these Goblin Slayers on
I
board,
got one
most
card
likely.
in,
Without being pressured by the anti-change counter.
That's pretty good.
1, 0 counters, I guess.
Not
I think-
sure how many Rams Christian has access to, though.
both anti-change
Same.
in here.
I would assume 2, but
Because he did level 1.
3 of the
He didn't get to Emilia combo. He only Emilia combo
2 in
once.
here, 1 in,
I don't think he grabbed one off of that.
Christian did say that it would be really bad for him to cancel, I think. So
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume he has at least one, but he wants to field as many as possible here, probably, or at least 2,
Sure one.
if he has access to 2. Just clock here.
I hope he doesn't brainstorm
Brainstorm hit climax. Oh,
by early play condition.
end turn.
Wait,
Okay, there's one ram.
Okay.
Okay. There's one
So
ram.
he had one.
2 rams.
Maybe
is
he
2
has
rams
like
too much?
this- He might have the Suicider in his hand and trying to check his grave. Oh,
Oh, doesn't look like
is,
he has the
is,
second.
is he
ram.
trying to miss brainstorm? Okay, no.
That
There's
doesn't
no-
seem That doesn't seem like a good line.
Uh,
Missing brainstorm, so you achieve what? Milling the rem and then salvaging it?
yeah, exactly. Milling the Ram, salvaging it with the Ram Suicider.
Okay.
But instead hits too. And finds combo.
Wait.
He might have
did he clock
booked
into
in
book?
hand here.
Wait. There's no way he searches two Emilias if he doesn't have book.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if he
He has
doesn't
to
have
have
book,
books in this
he's,
case.
he's just crashing these Emilias. So he wants to crash something else, probably.
Exactly.
So, judging by this, he has a book. Which is also pretty good for him.
Yeah, that's a pretty good turn.
Gets rid of all the Goblin Slayers, gets to mill up to 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but probably not that
Probably
much
not-
because he's still prepping for another free fresh turn.
Right, so he may choose to mill like 1 just to get the card in hand. Christian hates stock.
Yeah, it makes sense because he wants to protect his Ram.
We must protect him. There's the Emilias.
Walking into a backup there, though, would be pretty bad for him. So maybe Christian will opt for side attacks against the Goblin Slayers.
Fronts for 3.
Runs for 3.
So now this Rem is kind of safe from getting anti-change this turn. If it gets anti-change, then
Yeah.
it's whatever. You got the attack and the damage off, at least.
Exactly.
What event is that? Oh, that's not an event. It's a level 0.
That's a level 0 that searches the resurrection event by
Right.
clocking itself.
It's somewhere in there. I think it's this one right here. It
Giving
was-
Christian. Oh,
Ian,
right. He had a first trigger, Vance trigger, I think.
No,
Ian, Christian's definitely gonna front.
I know it was one of my second attacks.
I think it was second.
Oof.
Broderick is playing a lot of level 1 backups though, as well as the level 2 backups.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So it seems likely he would have at least one to save one of his Goblin Slayers.
And if he does back up there, he would be able to go for like
Oh, there's
Priestess
one of them.
direct attacks and such.
There's one of them though.
The backups?
Oh wait, that's
No.
not a backup.
That's the 2-1.
They all look
assist.
too similar.
At least it's not idols. Ooh.
Oh, that's a backup though. That's being leveled, right?
No. That's the 2-1 assist, I think.
No, it's a backup. It has a backup icon on it.
Maybe you're right.
Ian, why are you wrong so many times?
Oops.
My god. Did mill a book there.
He did mill 4, right?
Plays a counter, but not the power counter.
Not a climb.
Yeah, so maybe he's digging
So-
for a power counter still.
No, it's not.
So at
Or he's
least he
digging.
gets to save.
I'll get the cowgirl.
He does not grab the early play condition.
Well, perfectly stopping there.
Yeah,
Cancel.
but he would have. Would he have cancelled otherwise? I think.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh no, trigger book.
No, it's not a trigger. He's still checking for Remedia.
Okay, that's better. Oh,
Oh.
that's not better. Probably checks all the way here. Oh, at least getting Rem is nice.
Yeah, he will probably go to his next deck.
Didn't want to mill 2 of your climaxes though, but I guess getting the Rem is nice.
Except that
That was
it's
the early
acceptable.
Yeah.
Deck is not too big anymore either.
Or
Alright, trigger.
Oh, triggers?
Yeah.
Is there a power counter in the end?
There
Take-
might be.
Didn't take
No,
one, no,
another
no
sword. Okay, so what can we expect from Broderick now? Probably just Priestesses and side attacking into the 1-0 Emilias,
Pile.
perhaps?
Oh, there's a counter.
Yeah,
How big
Choosing
is,
not to take it,
the
though.
RAM?
doesn't seem like he wants to take it.
Seems like those are the options he's definitely not taking here. Looks like the anti-backup level 3 there. Yeah.
Hmm.
My max is in wing RAM.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All out.
All out.
All out.
Listen, Ian, he has clock compression.
Yeah.
And then it was for 3.
Yeah, being all out here is not great.
At least he doesn't need to play around anti-change counter after this.
I'll just stick to 3. Something going well for him, but definitely did not want to see that mill 2 climaxes on that Amelia there.
And he
This-
does clock his Priestess early play condition.
There's 4 clean damage in Tristan's deck, so he won't be able to draw out the level 2 game because he's gonna most likely take 4 and then level to refresh in some kind of order.
But Christian does have anti-change counter pressure at the moment, so
Draw 1, draw 2.
It's a little
And-
awkward too because he would decompress some more, right? But it would be good if he gets rid of one of the priestesses.
I think we saw Broderick prep a cowgirl last turn,
Yeah, he did.
the one that can salvage. So maybe he will grab his last Priestess off of that as well.
I think he grabbed that off the torch, yeah.
1,
A moment of peace, cowgirl.
3, 4.
I don't see any piece,
Ugh.
only damage sticking.
I say peace. It's like Emilia sleeping there on the level 1 card, right? That's pretty peaceful. I mean, Beatrice on the beach.
Chilling.
Emilia's taking a bath too. Graham looks pretty happy. I see peace here.
I don't see peace in Christian's deck.
Yeah, there's
Only
not
damage.
there's not a lot of peace in Christian's deck, no. Oh, there's the cowgirl being played. Ditches climax.
Yeah, it
Ditched
sounded
2
like.
climaxes this turn, I think.
Oh, is he salvaging again?
Maybe he grabs.
Is it in here?
I think we're going to see a lot of overplays incoming to pay out this last climax, all the way down there.
Yeah, ditches the torch.
Oh, gets a free fresh.
Plays another priestess though.
So he might be playing the free fresh afterwards.
So is this where we get into side wars? Is your side war finally coming?
No,
No?
no.
Oh, this
No.
card.
Broderick is gonna reveal 2 climaxes off the top off of his alarm.
Oh, okay.
Play over.
Oh.
Oh, free fresh.
Really wanted to refresh there.
It was the second stock.
So 7 going away or is it?
Uh, 1, 2, 3,
Did spend a lot of stock there, but
4.
a triple priestess combo, expecting not to take a lot of damage in the next turn.
And he does
Well, there's 1 in your pot. Yeah.
basically heal 1, right? Because
Then I have the
otherwise he would get the refresh damage. So, and he paid out a climax, so it's kind of fine.
Christian's joining Broderick in the shuffling. Friendly guy. Shuffle together,
And-
guys.
We know that Christian will be eating damage, eating 4 damage probably. I'm not sure if Broderick is planning to side attack there on
Probably
all lanes.
should take at least 3 off this deck. Like a 3 that guarantees sticks, and then maybe he cancels the second swing.
and some other
with
Yeah,
his new deck.
that would be really lucky.
2, 3.
But he's gonna take at least 3 of those.
3, 2, 1.
And if Broderick triggers, because we expect him to play the paths this turn, if Broderick triggers, maybe he takes all 4.
Power.
Ooh,
It's the power
does get a
condition.
good top track.
More overplays, like you mentioned.
I didn't actually expect more overplays now.
Even when he's right, he's wrong. My goodness, Ian.
Side.
Oh,
He does side
wars.
attack.
Side wars.
So you see a -1 soul there at least.
Side wars.
And this too is definitely gonna stick.
Side.
Another
So
side.
is this one. Oh, triggers door. 1 target.
Ooh,
Genius
only
over.
-1 soul.
Genius overplay here. Getting the target.
Refresh.
Christian taking all 4 damage
So how
as
many
expected.
counters are going back?
Of this one, I think 1 or
Yeah.
0. 1.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he definitely has 1 in hand.
Broderick asking, hey, do I actually need to be in the side war? Because it's like, I don't know. There's one
Side wars are
missing.
fun.
There's one missing. I don't know where it is.
I mean, the side war is basically already over because Christian is hitting level 3 right now.
Oh my.
Not the best refresh damage.
Experience!
He has experience 7.
Yeah, Reinhardt is enabled,
5.
Wow.
but Christian is not doing too hard.
Outside. Tap check. Gets
Ooh,
the
does get the 1 damage in.
Snipe?
However, Christian already had a healer prepped, so
Yeah, that 1 damage probably doesn't end up mattering. Just a mill 1.
it might mean that Christian can't clock, or can't clock without
So Christian really wants to hit this freeze brainstorm here, right? Or
Would
does
be
he not
really
care
good.
too much?
So there's -2 soul on board. Slamming a climax would be pretty good. I'm not sure if Christian would side attack here. Kind of doubt it.
And this is 10k.
11.5, 10k.
The
I
Rem
was trying to
is
pretty good.
12.5.
12.5.
Can crash to get some revenge boosts.
If he gets a book off, would be 13.5. That would be
I paid out on my stock.
relatively good.
Freeze brainstorming. Thing out a tap counter. It's 1. There's Reinhardt though.
Does freeze.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, the middle one did whiff, right? Yeah. Okay. Killua confused me.
Not looking like he's gonna play a climax this turn.
I do think it's correct to play at least a Ram.
Maybe he doesn't have it. Oh, the Rem, right.
I think
The
he
Rem
solved
should
one.
have.
This is 11.5 and this is 11.5. This one
The Rem he should have another copy of.
Considering overplaying. I wonder if he has a level 3 felt in hand.
There's the Rem.
Yeah.
Does he have book? If he has book, does he get over both of these? Assuming that Broderick has no counter?
Oh. That does look like a book, right?
10k, 11.
Is he asking for power?
No, that's...
I mean, like
Oh, this is a book. This is a book. This is a book.
Yeah, that is a book.
So I'm 11.5.
Do you like books? I like books.
So he's 2k over on both lanes? 2k over on both lanes. So would still...
The 2-1 counter
too
is still
weak.
bad.
Yeah.
And
That's 1 damage.
Does...
Book into book.
Cancel.
Wait, is
Oh,
this...
no backup though. So it does seem like Broderick doesn't have to counter.
Which is good for Christian, because the 1 lane he can't reverse is gonna be frozen. Or stunned,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. Broderick can't attack with that Priestess in the next turn.
Crash.
Is this crash correct?
Combo. Check 1.
Don't you love damage?
I mean, it deals 0 damage at the moment. He needs a
Oh.
trigger to get damage.
4.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Ian,
sure.
both me and Christian saw this line. I'm surprised you didn't.
I'm so bad at this game. This is why I'm out of the tournament.
Ah, makes sense. Yeah,
Oof.
On reverse, 1500k.
not entirely sure if Christian wanted to trigger that stock, so however.
15k.
Um,
4-1.
So he triggered a book and a stock soul, right?
Yeah.
Bounce that to hand.
Oh, bounce counter.
He did have.
Yeah, but he wasn't level 3 yet, so
Ah, right.
that +2 soul trigger actually kind of screwed him over. Should have side attacked. I saw this all coming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course.
Or maybe he should have attacked with the rim. Maybe. What do you think?
Right, that makes sense. Also because, I mean, I think
So how big
his thought process was like that he wanted to pump 500 with the Betty brainstorm. But I don't think. I mean, it does make sense, right? You want to kill you want to kill the Rem with the most markers. So saving the backup for that lane would kind of make sense.
Yeah, that seems good enough.
So maybe Chris was reading into it that that Broderick was just hoarding to kill the higher.
Oh, misses
one
the
with
top
one.
check for power, which might end up being relevant. Yeah, moves that level 3 pieces out of here. He's like, okay, nope.
Broderick is down to 0 stock.
So yeah, maybe. I mean,
4, 5 outs. That's not a good turn for him. Also, no way to shuffle his deck or something. Lots of cards there.
It's 11k base, so this is 13, and then whenever I crash something, I can
13. Damn, that's good.
damn, that's good.
Yeah.
Broderick, after missing that top check, probably doesn't have a way to get rid of this rem anymore. Would Pants do it?
I mean,
What does the gate have to be?
it's pretty likely that that
10-5,
Christian has a backup in hand to save it, right? So
11-5. Pants wouldn't do it, right?
no.
Ah, really needed that top check to hit there.
I mean, he does have the
Yep.
the global 1K on board that can also pump on climax placement. So I think Broderick just doesn't have a climax. Yeah.
I'll go direct for 3. Where's he at?
Is this game?
Grab the burner.
Is this game? Ian asks. Nah, it's not.
Yeah, for 3.
Do you want to reconsider?
Never mind. I want to reconsider.
Direct. 4-2.
I want to reconsider.
Didn't trigger yet.
I want to reconsider. I want to reconsider.
Here, front for
Christian.
Oh,
Didn't
oh,
die.
he did not for game in another way. Oh no.
So this is game for Christian then, right?
Yeah.
Looks like Broderick's out a lot after double triggering 2 doors. Oh, would have even cancelled.
The BM
No-
cancel.
No chance for Broderick on that one.
Give me 1.
However, Broderick
I need to climax this one when you're
In mine?
Broderick
Yeah.
is out 6.
Oh, okay.
He has 2 left in this huge deck.
3 books, 1 stop.
But could
And he
survive.
can stock on court to mitigate a little bit of damage.
But
However, he
Ian-
would get a side attack option.
But Ian, Christian does have that level 3 Amelia, I believe, that he... I'm not sure if he solvers it or whatever, but I think he has that level 3 on reverse
So 6
Puck
damage,
spawner.
He's giving the side attack option to Christian.
cards in there.
Does the side attack option matter, however, in a situation like this?
4, 8,
I think he's gonna play that level 3 Amelia and then just kill Broderick.
16, 19.
Interesting.
Ooh.
That's a lot of cards.
Kinda.
It's a lot of damage left there.
He only needs to push 6 damage. So, is there a way to guarantee this? I think there is, if he has the Amelia and the Climax. Yeah, if he has an Amelia and a Climax, that's game. And another 2 soul beater, I guess. And Christian considering to clock here. Probably trying to find the climax here.
There's stock soul trigger. Those aren't bad.
Yeah, you triggered one last turn.
No, yeah, I have like 2 stock souls left in that. So I'm thinking about clocking.
Oh. Well, what you do is you clock, and then you brainstorm twice.
Before doing that. Sounds smart.
Yeah, of course.
Actually,
Where is the puck? That's a good question. What if he doesn't have the puck yet? I mean, I think Christian is considering a free fresh play right now. So clocking into the stock soul, free freshing then. But I mean, I kind of think that keeping the stock soul and slamming it for damage, for like guaranteed lethal, would be the better line there.
Where is Puck?
He does not clock for a climax.
Where is Puck?
He would have gotten the climax as well.
Salvage 2. Wow.
And does this guarantee lethal here? Wait, did Christian ever marker a puck?
I doubt it.
Ooh.
I really, really doubt it.
Wait, what does that accomplish?
So what, you got 8 climaxes in waiting room, or is it 7 right now?
7 right now because I still need to play one out.
Okay.
So he does not have a climax in hand, nor in his deck.
He's playing
So
the
what is he
Broderick.
digging for then?
That's not puck. That's not puck. I like how we were playing Weiss Schwarz and this suddenly turned into a game of like finding wall. Where's puck? None of those are puck. Is he in stock? Does he have it in hand?
I mean, finding puck is not his biggest issue, I think. Since, I mean, there would be like the worst case scenario in which he could play the Felt and the Resender right now. Oh, is he guaranteeing that? Is he gonna salvage the puck?
Puck?
So otherwise he could have taken the puck as refresh damage.
Puck, are you here? Puck? That's
He
not
does
puck.
not grab a puck.
Why would he grab that? The top check?
Just for trigger guaranteeing?
The top check? Oh, face out the 2 climaxes. That's pretty nice for him.
Oh, Christian keeps lying about the climaxes in grave.
Doesn't matter.
Broderick. Just with a little bit of sadness in his voice there, it doesn't matter.
So he still doesn't know where puck is, right? Is that the reasoning behind this play?
Yeah, but there's the Priestess at that 10.
I really hope that Christian is going to reposition his media, because it could get denied if it's if he stays there.
Wait, what? Which Melia?
The media resender, since there's a Priestess assist there. Wait, what does Christian do?
Wait. Huh?
I'm so confused.
I mean, it's,
Well, yeah, whatever. I'll also just drop
if he wants to get puck off, he can get puck off. It's in his hand or in his stock, and he has a way to pay out all the stock. But not sure what this 1-0 Amelia overplay is about.
He says he's setting up triggers.
You want to hopefully get a trigger.
Oh, he wants a trigger? I guess he doesn't
Yeah.
understand.
He doesn't have climax, no, definitely. He's refreshing 8 now. But
4,
uh
8, 12, 16,
so if he takes puck as refresh damage right now, that would be really bad.
dead.
Does it matter? Wait, what do you mean it's refreshed?
2, 1, 3.
Was it in his waiting room?
I don't know if he was in his waiting room.
I don't think it was in his waiting room.
So that's not a puck refresh damage. So if he would play Felt now, he would 100% have puck in waiting room.
Where is
Okay,
Puck?
so
There's
there it is.
Puck! Puck was
Found
the
him.
bottom stock. We found Puck, guys. We did it.
He does have enough stock to do the cancel burn as well as the resend, I think. Yeah. So he would need to attack with the Ram first, though. But that means that he doesn't keep his side attack options open, so it's slightly awkward here. I think clocking there for the stock soul, for the potential stock soul draw would have been a little bit better, but
Do you have a heal? When you die
oh,
to fresh,
hits for 3.
Christian setting up those triggers does hit the trigger.
3's good.
Oh,
Hey.
3's good.
He can go for the resend first, can he? Pay 2, discard 1, yeah, he can.
And that leaves open a side option, right? So that does
Yeah.
seem like the better.
He wants to keep up that side option, so
Oh, does he? Christian doesn't.
he does not want to keep open the side option.
He wants to trigger, baby. Does he
Uh,
want to trigger though? Because that puck's gonna swing for 1 if he doesn't trigger.
Okay, so let's ask Christian later what his thought process was throughout this last turn.
Sounds good.
1, 2, 3.
So he had like 7 in deck, could have clocked with 2 Soxos in his deck.
Doing the cancel burn here for 2.
Does cancel burn on which attack?
I'm not sure. I think on the felt itself.
What is
Yeah, I got a torch in
what is Broderick considering here?
A torch. Meal.
Is milling good? I don't think milling matters at all here.
It depends how lucky you feel, Ian.
I mean,
For 2, right?
he mispositioned it.
Yeah, I'll torch.
What?
So,
The Priestess is going to memory now. It's a stock now.
alright, I'll go 1 more.
No way. He took so long for this turn and then misplays it. Oh no.
I think this is not the first time he's fallen for this priestess
Oh
going.
my god.
1, 2's good.
I don't think this is the
Which
first
card's out of
time he
cancel?
fell for this. No! Overswing
Oh.
for 5!
Does he? Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. The throw is real.
Wow.
Alright, here's the
Oh.
jabbers.
If he actually triple cancels this,
Yeah.
that would be really disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh, I forgot about it as well. Man.
Yeah, when you were rearranging the board, I was like, oh, he's not moving the restander.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really look at the cards on board. I just looked at level 0, level 1, level 2.
Yeah, that's the problem with webcam games. You miss like some stuff.
Oh my.
I appreciate the throw there. I'll defeat Ryan for us.
Wow.
Ugh.
Okay, seems like the result of that game completely swung based on that. Because if it wasn't
Yeah.
a direct, he would have died to the swing too. Wait, no, he didn't, because he triggered. But yikes,
That's a big yikes, yeah.
yikes.
So
Did end up giving the
Right.
cancel burn to the felt in the end too, because he didn't burn off the
Yeah.
on reverse Amelia. That's a yikes.
I think putting the cancel burn on the media would have been better as well, but yeah.
Okay, Ian. Let's go.
Let's dive in. Once again, if you have any questions, we will ask them.
Where is Ian with Jimmy TCG?
I'm Jimmy TCG.
Hey guys.
Yes, hello there.
So yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, do you have time for some post-game interview?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay then. So, first of all, for Broderick, congratulations.
Thank you.
That was a real nail-biter at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of unfortunate, but we take those.
exactly. Take all the wins you get.
Uh,
How do you feel like the games went for you?
Well, what was it? Game 1 was pretty shitty on Christian's part because
Yeah,
like he didn't have like much going for him. 2-3 at a clock of climax, and then
exactly. Also with the
what he also had a
combo.
Ricky after that. Yeah,
Mhm.
so it was a struggle bus for him. Game 2 was pretty close. If I canceled there, like at one of the last attacks, I heal down, and then he has to kill me from like 3-1 or 3-0. And then game 3 was also close, but my math distracted him, and I pulled the win.
I distracted myself, kind of.
we were afraid of getting DMCA'd because of the mat.
I mean, you're gonna get it anyway,
just-
so why not just have a reach?
Not just the
too?
DMCA, but like, yeah.
Wait,
I guess we should have inspected that mat earlier.
we said the D word. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Goodbye stream. Goodbye stream.
Yeah.
So I think I was wondering. I think in game 2, you had around 5 or 6 deck, and
What are you talking to?
to Broderick. I think Broderick had around 5 or 6 deck, and Christian was swinging with a 3-2 felt when you were 1-4, and you had a torch in hand. I don't know if you remember this game state. There were a Riki and 2 Goblin Slayers on your board, and Christian had a Healer Felix, a level 1 Amelia, and a 3-2 Fel.
Oh.
Oh.
Did he just drop out of the call?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you guys, so I had to reconnect.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I have to repeat my question now. So in game 2, there was a scenario where Christian was swinging with a 3-2 Fel, and you were 1-4, and we believe you had a torch backup, and you had around 5 or 6 deck. So is the reason to not play torch just that you're assuming to cancel on this swing, or?
Oh, when I had like a 1. Oh, I had like 4. No, I had 7 cards and like 1 climax.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna cancel. I didn't expect it to be at the bottom.
Okay, that's simple
Right.
reason.
But because usually the gate's always at the bottom, and it was a pants in my deck, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the game state was like you were at 1-4. Christian was attacking for 3. So by playing the torch, there was a way to deny to basically refresh with clock compression, right?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
guarantee.
I expected to cancel there, but I didn't.
Because I thought maybe one reasoning was if you hit level 2, you could early play your Priestess and stuff, and that would still be really good for you, right? Since maybe you don't really care much about second deck compression.
Because what was his board? It was 2 Amelias and then the Felt. Yeah. So
exactly.
Yeah, so I probably should have torched there, but I expected to be a good player and cancel, and I didn't.
I mean,
that torch on the last side
also makes sense if you just want to level up.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, but you're right. I could because my hand was like 3 torches, I think 2 Priestess, the early out condition, and some irrelevant card.
Yeah. Otherwise, you would give Christian a little bit more time. So I think this line makes sense in a way. 2 good case scenarios, basically.
And then when I was at level 2, I forgot about my alarm, and then I triggered the pants.
Oops.
The first attack, yeah.
Yikes.
Then I could have just, one of those games is, because I always forget about the alarm if I didn't Priestess combo. Forget it's relevant.
Yeah. I think I remember that part, yeah.
Christian, can you run us through all the overplays you did on the last turn? Because at some point I wasn't following the overplays anymore. Was there something you were looking for, or?
No. I basically just like tried to mill out my deck because I knew so I'm not a good player and I forgot what my bottom. Like I knew a puck was there, but I forgot what this stock was.
Okay.
So I wanted to get a soul trigger to make my attacks better.
Okay.
So I first checked with this, and because I knew it was the last turn anyways, I just wanted to maximize my kill odds, I guess. So I just wanted to remove any non-soul triggers, and then any confirmed non-soul triggers, and then just hit a soul trigger on one of these swings to enable side attacks because he had a level 1 on board. Or I can also modally theoretically choose to swing one or two with the restunner, right?
Yeah.
So this whole trigger opens up better numbers for me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. What about clocking at that turn?
Clocking for a climax would have also been reasonable. I thought about it. I'm like, but I wasn't sure if like it was possible that I was just gonna like. I don't even know. I decided against it and decided just to like try to hit with the things. I was thinking about like brainstorming and maybe keeping the stock soul triggers in if I like don't hit. And if I hit the brainstorms, I can salvage like some cards and that help me maybe fix like the deck to a point where I was. Because like if I clock and I don't draw the climax, it's like kind of awkward. Because then I have 2 stock soul triggers left.
Yeah, but he was a 2 in 19, I think, right?
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah.
would get 2 big swings in for like 3 or more, that's guaranteed lethal. Assuming you get the resend off.
Yeah.
Well, the restand would have only been for 1 though.
No, for
Right.
2.
That's
I
the
can
thing.
memory kick.
Yeah,
If I
for
play
2.
the
Oh
climax.
yeah.
And if you trigger on
But
that
actually,
one,
no,
that's
it's a
kinda
stock
lethal.
soul, so the restand is still just for 1 or 2. Yeah, the restand can't get the soul since it's stock soul.
Okay.
Like the puck can't get the soul. I think clocking was also probably reasonable there. I'm not sure. I actually don't know which line is better.
Well, it was reasonable because you had a healer and it's the final
Yeah.
turn. It doesn't matter what your
Yeah.
damage is at.
Maybe it could have been awkward because you wouldn't be able to get stuck with your felt, right? You would trigger 4 times and stock
Well, the
1
thing
as
is,
well.
the thing is right because like if I play the rem and the thing, if I then don't hit the brainstorm, I might like I pay out the puck for sure, right? So
Yeah.
it gets into like an awkward scenario where I might not be able to restand.
All right. You also didn't know where the felt was, where the puck was.
No, I knew the puck was bottom stock,
Oh, okay.
but I could only brainstorm once because I had 5 stock, right? And I needed to play like this and the rem from hand because I needed to play the rem so I don't die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
In game 2 there was like free fresh on your side, Yavi, with the 2-1, but you played the 2-1 Emilia brainstorm before free freshing. So and you didn't pay out the climax with it. So
No, I wanted to dig for a card, but I forgot for what card it was.
okay. So probably a counter or a level 3 then maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Makes sense.
So what does this result mean? Who does Broderick face in the next round? Oh, it's Ryan, right?
Ryan, yes.
Yeah.
Another
So
strictly broken
wars
GG
continue.
kill.
Yeah, we love
Broderick is
team
going
kills.
out to slaughter everyone from Strictly Broken.
Yeah, making this loser bracket run.
Thanks, Broderick. You're making the loser bracket interesting. Wait, so does UA
Yeah.
then fire whoever loses or the team killer? I wonder.
Both.
Depends. If I beat Ryan and then I lose right after that, of course he's going to get rid of me.
That does make sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
So maybe it's easier for either you or Ryan to lose the next round, and then hope for the other one to die. Interesting way that can play out. But how do you see that matchup against Ryan? Because Ryan's on Konosuba, which you probably know.
Against Konosuba, I don't know. Like, I have no stock at like the end of the game, so he can't just scum me out of a win.
Yeah.
Right.
You also don't really need stock besides for the burner.
Well, what do I do? Well, the burner is whatever, because I just play him and then burn 3. Yeah, I just use all my stock at like level 2, so the foreclosure doesn't matter too much in this matchup.
Against
And it all depends if break his unions at level 1, or if he could kill my Goblin Slayers with the level 1. I think the game depends on how level 1 goes.
It's also kind of cool that the Priestess will still go off against Megumin Clock Kicks. It will still give -4 because it's at the start of attack phase.
I still take this burn 4.
Yeah, don't take that.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah. So with the result of this game, Yavi's unfortunately out. Maybe that means he can commentate with me some more, but How do you think
I
this
mean,
tournament went for
it's
you,
good
Christian?
because I'm kind of busy right now, anyways.
Uh-oh.
So that was why I threw the game. Tech W.
Ah, I see. Makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll find time for casting again.
Okay. What else do I have to ask Ian?
Shoutouts.
Right. So, do you guys have any shoutouts? I can see what shoutouts gonna be made here, but one of you can go ahead and do it.
Yeah, shout outs to Strictly Broken TCG. Bang Dream Volume 2 just dropped. Get all your English singles over there.
Totally did not see that one coming.
Well, I guess since Broderick already did it, thanks for the tournament. Unfortunate end for me, but like it's fine. And good luck to Broderick for like the rest of the tournament. Broderick and Ryan and Patrick.
Only good luck to the Strictly Broken members.
Yes.
Yeah, the good players.
Wow. Wow.
The good players.
Wow.
Yeah.
But two of you
I
are
did
in
not-
losers bracket.
Yeah.
No. Whoa.
Elimination
I got
bracket.
scummed out by Ian. If you remember, check the VODs.
But Ian
That
is
was
bad.
clearly a game loss. But they're like, no, we can't DQ Ian. He's the owner of this tournament.
But Ian is
I was
bad.
like, whatever.
Well, I guess Ian lost to Ria, so it wasn't properly displayed how bad Ian is. But Ian's pretty bad.
Don't worry, at least
We lose
like
to Alicization.
because I won, I'm just getting memed a lot about the yellow and clock thing. So I got the
You
worst
won,
out
but
of
it
this
was
case.
cost.
Hey Ian, do you have a shout out to make?
Shoutouts to NovaTCG for sponsoring this tournament. Wouldn't be able to do it without them. Buy your Japanese singles there, or playsets, or whatever. Buy everything there.
I see. Love it. Alright.
Jimmy, do you have any shoutouts left?
I'm shouting out Jimmy TCG and thank you for being a guest commentator on the channel, Ian.
You're
I
welcome.
really appreciate the time you put into guest commentating when you're off from organizing the tournament.
It's been a dream come true, man. Guest commentating, yes.
Okay, I guess with that, thanks to everyone for watching. Good luck to you, Broderick.
Wait, Ian.
Oh.
Ian, do you know where I
Go
could
ahead.
get a coin with your face on it?
Oh, right. I have this button. Let's go.
Did you always want a coin with Ian's face on it? Download this and more TCG tools.
Broderick perfectly set up the TCG tools ad. I actually forgot about that.
I actually have
Yeah.
no clue if it's playing or what.
It played just now. Don't worry. Don't you worry
Okay,
about
okay.
it, Ian. I had that on hotkey.
Right. Once we reach 500 subs, we also will add Jimmy's face on it. So,
What?
Ooh.
like, subscribe now.
Oh no, we're full sellouts now. Not like this. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream before we lose all of our reputation. Thanks
Bye-bye,
everyone for
all.
watching. Congrats to Broderick.
All right, later, guys.
See you
Yeah.
in the team kill match, and see you guys.